Hi everybody, Happy New Year. How are you all? Hope you're all good. I'm just going to pop on this morning. I went to use my normal camera. You can see it behind me. And the battery has gone flat. So I thought I had plenty of battery life left in it. So that's fine. I'm just going to film this on my phone. So I hope it's okay and the audio is okay and hopefully you can hear it all right. So yeah, I just wanted to quickly hop on because I see all the other YouTubers. You're all out there and you're all vlogging away already for the new year, and I didn't want to get too far along, and I hadn't sort of touched base with everybody. So just want to say thank you so much. I've got some more new subscribers this week. I think I'm up to, is it 83 now, which is amazing. And I know there's loads of you out there that have got thousands, tens of thousands of followers and everything, and that's brilliant, and I love watching all of those. But for me, little old me, to get 82, 83 subscribers is just brilliant, and I'm chuffed to nuts and so glad that obviously something that I'm saying and doing is of interest to other people. So I want to carry on this year and offer you even more, hopefully better content and more success stories and things, and hope to inspire you as well. So and in my own little patch of the internet. So just for the sake of the people that are brand new, just a quick recap on a little bit about me. My name's Lynn. I'm 57, and I've been my little sort of patch of the internet I've called Lynn Rich is the wait is over. And the reason I called it that was because for so long I've been trying to lose weight, up and down, and finally last year I kind of rejoined again, and sort of now I've lost nearly all of the weight, so it's that's why I called it the wait is over. I thought it was being quite clever, so I quite like the name of it. So yeah, so I'm 57 and been on and off Slimming World, tried lots of other different diets, and I kind of fell out of love with Slimming World back in the summer, just before the end of summer. Came off it completely, and I tried calorie counting, which was soul destroying, and I've said this before in my other videos, and I will never ever do it again. So sometimes you have to kind of do something else before you realise just how good something else is, and I now realise just how much I miss Slimming World and how easy the plan is. It's a great little plan, and as one of my people that I watch regularly always says, it works if you work it, it won't if you don't, and it does work. It does work if you work it. So yeah, back on Slimming World, and as I also said in one of my last vlogs, I'm also hoping to become, if they'll have me, a Slimming World consultant. This Sunday, there's one of the opportunities, one of the sort of like open days, I think they call them, at a local hotel in Basingstoke, which I'm going along to, just to have a chat with them, see what it's exactly all about, what it entails, and then I'm assuming if I like it and they like me, next step will be to have a formal interview. From there, I'm guessing, then you move on to training and getting offered, either an existing group or starting a fresh group. I don't know. I don't know how it's all going to work yet. But I'm very excited about it, and I can't wait to sort of get cracking in January and get this off the ground, because I'm ready. I'm ready now. So that's that. So that's me, 57. I live in Hampshire. I'm married. I've got 3 grown-up children, 3 grown-up sons. I've got 8 grandchildren, 6 granddaughters, 2 grandsons, who I adore, are the centre of my universe, as is all my family. I have my dad has early Alzheimer's. He lives with me and my husband here in our home. What else can I tell you? I've got a dog called Dave. He's a Westie, and he's going to go into his 15th year this year. So yeah, that's how we roll here. So that's a little bit about the background of me. I had a job up till June of last year, which I loved, and I was able to walk to, and they decided to up and move to another town. Really wanted me to go with them, but I didn't want to do that. Because I'd got rid of my car, it would have meant getting a new car. So I've been sort of, at home since then, and that's when I've kind of built up my Facebook page and my Instagram, and got my YouTube account running, and really was able to kind of spend some time on myself and really get to grips with getting the weight off and that. So I've now lost I think it's about 58 pounds, 59 pounds. I've had a pound and a half gain over Christmas, which I was a little bit disappointed with, because I did flexi sin Christmas Day, Boxing Day, but I hoped it would give me a maintain, but it got me a small gain. But yeah, so I haven't sort of worked since June, end of June of last year, and now I'm kind of ready. I want to do something, but I want to do something I love. And I didn't love the job I did before, but I just doing something around my slimming, and I just feel I've got so much to offer in that arena. So I'm really hoping this is going to work out. And if it doesn't, then we'll see. If it's for me, it won't go by me. That's always been my saying. So we'll kind of see where we go with that. So yeah, that's where we are with that one. What else was I going to talk to you about? So yeah, that's the plans. That's the sort of short-term plans. Longer-term plans is still, even if I do get the job as a Slimming World consultant, I really want to carry on and hopefully sort of build, the audience that I have on YouTube, because I am enjoying doing this vlogging, and and doing the photographs and get my Instagram account up. And so I'm just going to quickly show you. That's what I was going to show you. Just. It's easier to do it this way. If I just turn it around, you can see on my computer, hopefully, you can see some of the meals and things on there. So this one here, that's what I had this morning, and I had 2 soft-boiled eggs, and I had 1 slice of Hovis wholemeal bread, no butter on or anything, and I just cut that into fingers. And had 3 with 1 egg and 3 with the other. And what else do I have? Chopped up apple, some spinach for speed, and some cherry tomatoes. So that's a really good kind of start to my day. Yesterday for my breakfast, I will show you. You can see here, I did the baked oats, and I'm really into my baked oats. Sometimes I put in a teaspoon of the Jim Jam jam. Let me show you that as well. Let me just get that out of the fridge. Because I find I've been watching a lot of videos lately, and a lot of people sort of showing you what they use, and I find that, I don't know about you, but I find that quite interesting when people show you what they're actually, they sort of tell you, I'm eating this, I'm trying that, but to actually be shown it, sometimes I find quite. So that's it. I don't know if the camera will, this is my phone, by the way. Did I say that at the beginning? I probably did say that at the beginning, so I'll repeat myself. But yeah, that's so it's Jim Jam's strawberry jam. It's reduced sugar. And I think for a whole tablespoon, it is 3.5 cents as opposed to 4 with any normal sort of reduced sugar jam. Oh, and for my lunch today, I'm going to do the butternut squash soup. So there we go, you can see that. And it's literally just got in it red onion, butternut, and that's it, basically. I mean, I could add other speedy vegetables with that if I want to, but I don't intend to. So that was my breakfast this morning, was the boiled eggs, the chopped apple, and spinach and tomatoes. And then for lunch, I've written this down what I'm going to have. I'm going to have a jacket potato with cheese and beans, and that'll be my Hex A. And I'll have with that some soup as well. And I'll keep some soup back so I can just sort of sip on that throughout the day, or just warm it up in the microwave if I want to for snacks. And then for tea tonight, I've got pork chops, and I'm going to do probably some courgettes, carrots, and Brussels, and broccoli, potatoes. And then I'm going to have my other, because I only had, if you remember, 1 slice of wholemeal bread for my Hex B. I will have the other, I've got, that leaves me with half an Hex B, and I'm going to have a hi-fi bar with a cup of tea later. And then I'm really into, at the moment, I have a banana. I make like a banana split, so I just split the banana, and I have I think 6.5 grams of nuts for 4 sins, and I have a dollop of Nutella for 4 sins, 1 tablespoon, melted in the microwave. So, and I just put the chocolate along the banana with some sprinkled nuts. Obviously the bananas are free on Extra Easy, and that sort of takes me, that's like my 10 sins for the day. So I'm trying to stick to about 10 sins. I did some at Christmas time, and during the Christmas week I probably went up to maybe 11, 12, maybe even 13, but I tried to stick under the 15. I never allowed 15, but I tried to stick under it if I could, and that's what I'm going to continue to try and do this week. So yeah, so that's just a little insight into what I've already eaten and what I'm intending to have for the rest of the day. So yeah, that's what I'm going to just try and do this year, is just sort of include a bit more things like what I'm eating, because I think I don't know, I can only go by what I like and what I find interesting and useful. And I love the what I eat in a day videos, and I love how some people can, they do all the filming on, filming of the recipes. And I've found another new lady, which again I've heard people talking about her a lot this week as well. So Katie, I think her name's Katie SW. She's got kind of like a little bit of a Welsh lilt to her voice. She's absolutely lovely. I just found her, and she's so inspiring, and she shows you all her products. And she's done a few videos, and I did actually do her tomato soup. So Katie, I don't know you. I don't think you even subscribed to me, but if it gets back to it, it was lovely. I did do your tomato soup. It was so nice. But she only films on her phone. So, again, sometimes I think you just panic, and I sometimes think, oh God, should I really go on and do these? Because I'm not that professional. So I've had trouble with my audio, and I'm not very good at editing it. But I could just stop and do nothing. But I do enjoy doing them. So hopefully you'll kind of bear with me, and if I can get a bit better at it, I will do. I'll do my best to. But yeah, what I was going to say was that Katie does them on her phone too. And she sort of does it very, I don't mean to be rude, but very simply, as in, it's not complicated. She hasn't got lots of different shots in and out and music being played and all this kind of thing. And I found that really useful. So I'm going to try and sort of include a few more things like that. The food halls, I always think they're very nice and they're helpful. But just knowing what other people are having and how they're using because again, it's amazed me how many ways that you can use this plan. A lot of people are more vegetarian. There's other people who like a lot of meat. I was listening to what's her name, Jane. I don't know. She's just Jane SW. She's the lady that just had her gallbladder removed, and she lives in sort of Sussex. Been watching her, and she was cooking. Well, she had a lasagna. She did one of Angela. I think it's Angela Walton. One of her meatloaf things, which looked really scrummy. And then she sort of abandoned what she was going to have for tea yesterday. Well, I don't know when she uploaded it, so you kind of get a little bit behind with the days. But she kind of abandoned it because she said, we've already had 2 lots of beef, so we're not going to have that. We're going to have the carbonara, things like that. And I just that makes it interesting, doesn't it? You sort of, I hadn't thought of that. So that's what I intend to try and do for, my viewers, is just include some good content, weight in a day, and things like that. So if there's anything in particular that you would like to have or think would be useful, I will try my best to include them. And I know a lot of you quite like when I do walks into town, and so again, it's all body magic, isn't it? So I'm going to go out for a walk again in a minute. It's a bit cold today to be out there vlogging, to be honest, so I probably won't do that today, but yeah, I'll try to do a few more of those, because again, it's just trying to find things that's interesting to other people, motivates other people. And we've got such a wonderful family, YouTube family, and I mean that really from the bottom of my heart. I love watching you guys out there. There's so many brilliant vloggers, YouTubers, whatever you want to call them, and we've all got something different there. Although a lot of us are on the Slimming World plan, we've all got our own take on life. Obviously we've got our own lives, and we've got different things happening in our lives. Some people have got very young children. Again, you admire them. Mrs. Mummy Wright, she's just come back, and Donna Dybel, I've been following her for a while. There's some amazing ones out there, and they all they're doing their thing, and good on them. So, and I love to praise success wherever I see it. So watching people grow, do well is fantastic, and it inspires me. And just thank you to everybody that does these vlogs, because they can be a little bit daunting. And when you've had, like I have, had a few days off now, a week off, I've kind of put it off a little bit. I was going to do one yesterday, and it is a bit more difficult for me, in all honesty. I have to wait. I could go into another room and do it, I suppose, but if I know that Dad's around in the house, and he doesn't kind of wander too much, but I know that he's around sometimes, and it might confuse him, and so it is a bit harder for me. I do have to wait till he's actually out. Well, I feel as if I do, before I can come on and do a vlog. So he's gone into town now, and I know I've got an hour or so to kind of film it, and then obviously I've got to upload it and everything to YouTube. But yeah, it does make it a bit more tricky, and I can find a dozen reasons why I won't do it. You know, I had a game this week, so should I wait and do it on Saturday when I've hopefully clawed that back a bit? I'm almost a bit embarrassed because a lot of you did do so well over Christmas. Some of you lost weight, a lot of you maintained, and that's fact. But at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is, isn't it? And we've just got to, you know, own it and get back on it and just keep sharing, because if I stop doing it, you know, that's one less person doing it, and if somebody else kind of thought, well, do you know what, someone else has got far more likes than I've got, they've got more followers than I've got, I'm not going to, perhaps I won't do it, perhaps they're not interested in what I've got to say, and they stop doing it, you know, before long we would have no one. And I don't know about you, but I really, really do enjoy, you know, my husband will tell you if he was here now, he says, you watching another one of your vlogs, Lou? And I do, I just love to, I like to sit and have my cup of tea, and there's certain people that upload at certain times, and you kind of almost, you look forward to it. So I will keep doing it as long as people want me to, and you know, and I'm still enjoying it. So that's where we are at the moment. So lots to play for, and I want my channel to be upbeat and positive, because I am generally a half full kind of girl, half glass full kind of girl, and I've got, you know, there's lots of things in the pipeline, and I just, yeah, I don't want to stop doing it anyway. So that's enough of me waffling. And anyway, again, anyone new to my channel will know I am a bit of a rambler. A lot of that I think is down to sort of nerves too, because you know, you just want to keep talking. I just need to go, take a breath in and stop and pause. So, but anyway, I think I've run out of things to say now. So yeah, that's it. It's gonna be 100% on plan. One other thing, last 2 or 3 years I've done dry January, which again, I know a lot of people have excess over the Christmas period, excess food, excess wine. My typical, I do like the old Pinot Grigio's, which is, again, you know, everybody knows, which does impact on your weight loss for a couple of reasons. Because a glass of wine, as we know, is quite high in sins anyway. And for me, what I find is when I've had a couple of glasses, I'm like Pac Woman. I just like want to eat everything in sight. So I can do quite a lot of damage. I could be sort of on plan most of the time, but you've only got to have, you know, a few hours off plan with a few drinks, and you can do a lot of damage. So yeah, I'm quite excited the fact that throughout January, the last drink I had was December 30th. We didn't even bother on New Year's Eve. I had it. I've got loads of stuff out there, out in the fridge, out in my cold hole outside. So there's plenty around if I want it. I don't want to, and I won't be through January. So it'll be interesting just to see how that affects my weight loss as well. So quite excited about that. So yeah, so that's where we are. I'm 9 stone 12 at the moment. Hope to be, I'd like to get back to 9:10, 9:11 if I can this Saturday coming, and then get all the way back down to my target. My target is 8 stone 13. I'm 5'1", and I think that's a good weight for somebody of my height and age. I don't particularly want to be any lower than that. I've sort of said all along that I want a sliding scale. I probably won't stay at 8'13". I think between 8'13" and 9.5 stone is going to be where I want to be, you know, most of the time, and that just gives me that bit of wiggle room for Christmas, birthdays, holidays, whatever. But I'm 9'12" at the moment, so very top end of where I want to be, and yeah, it's all to play for. So that's it. I am definitely going to stop waffling now. Let you guys get back to whatever you're doing. Hopefully I'm going to charge my camera up now, and I will use that next time. But hopefully this has been okay. Hopefully you can hear me all okay and the audio is fine. And I will speak to you all very soon. Have a great Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of your week. I look forward to all your wonderful vlogs that are coming soon. Okay, take care, everyone. Bye.